In 1 Timothy chapter 2, verses 3 and 4, we read, "This is good, and it is pleasing in the sight of our God, who desires that all people be saved and come to the knowledge of the truth." This is what God wants, that all people are saved and come to the knowledge of the truth. And when we see this word knowledge in the Scriptures, it indicates a precise, a correct, or a full knowledge that is gained through personal experience or encounter. To come to know the truth is to have a personal encounter with the truth, and we also know the truth is Christ himself. So God wants us all to be saved and come to a knowledge of Christ. This is what makes us free, a knowledge, a personal encounter with Christ. Communion with him, this is what sets us free. St. John Chrysostom says, "For if this is the Father's will, that everyone who believes in the Son will be saved, and if for this the Son came, that he might save man, those who do not believe in the Son transgress the Father's will." If that's the plan for salvation, by not believing in the Son, you reject the hope of salvation, because that's the way the Father has sent us to be saved. But again, we note that the will of God the Father is that we are saved. That's his will. Now, we can conform to that will and walk the path of salvation that he's laid out for us, or we don't have to do that. We have that choice. But if we choose to rebel against God, there are obviously consequences to that choice. But we should always remember that God takes no delight when those consequences unfold. And that's why, in his grace and love, God offers us a way out. Way with a capital W. Christ is the way. If God took delight in the fall of humanity, why would he have gone to all the trouble of promising Adam and Eve a hope of salvation and all the things that he did? He could have just watched it all fall apart with Adam and Eve, but he didn't. And he keeps giving us chances because ultimately his will is that we are saved. We must enter into this synergistic relationship, conforming our will to that will, and embracing that salvation and walking the path of that salvation each and every day of our lives.
If you'd like to learn more about Eastern Orthodox Christianity, but aren't near an Orthodox church, you might be interested in the Fellowship of St. Theophan the Recluse, an online community for seekers and inquirers, all in that same situation. We have members in the U.S., Latin America, the British Isles, Africa, and Australia. For more information, message me or send me an email.